Welcome back to Super Sentai Review, episode number 212. This one discussing episode 16 and 19 of Gekiranger. 16 is mostly put a standalone episode. It reveals some stuff about the cat, well, the Gekiranger's mentor, where that him and Riku, the sea fist woman, the jellyfish woman, she actually apparently was attracted to him and calls him darling. He's like, what are you talking about? Yeah, apparently he rejected her for some reason. It's not very clear yet. And aside from confronting him, we get a little bit more of her training with, of course, Ryu. Sends out one of her guys to the next episode to deal with the Rangers. So basically, you can kind of think of basically 16 just, the Rangers meeting her, but also kind of the sky. Interesting. So we get a little more development when it comes to that. Not a lot happens aside from that, just meeting these people. 17-18 basically is a two-parter where we have the Rangers fighting another master. Last time was Bat Lee. This time, basically, we go to this island. Because basically, we have the sea fish, you have basically the jellyfish one basically there. Riku. So, go to an island to find someone who is aquatic based. Okay. So, they go down, and of course, we see this mysterious thing look like a shark. Yes, a shark. Or he just watches them, and of course, and here's the thing also, Jan has been complaining the fact that Ran and Rantu got new weapons, and yet he didn't. So, well, he basically goes on a canoe, and apparently he knows how to row a bit, and then of course he passes all the tests that, well, this shark basically has, and it turns out he's like the cat. His name is Sharky-chan. And here's the thing. It is named after an actual martial artist. Yes, he's named after Jackie Chan. Just like how Bat Lee is named after Jet Li. And also, Jan takes him immediately as him because basically these two get along really well because they're happy-go-lucky personalities. And then, of course, at one point he gets possessed by the bad guy of the two-parter. And then, of course, they think it's a shame that he basically took on a student because he allows himself to be possessed. And then his own Zord gets possessed in the episode, which is interesting. And it actually ends 17 that way. But, yeah, Jan, of course, basically recognizes him as his master. That's what he says later on. But it's a really good two-parter. And then 19 sets up pretty much, it's basically a prologue. It's basically part one of a three-parter. You're probably thinking, why did I set up with 19 for? Because that's the most recent episode I got to. So Ryu thinks that basically the training with Riku is a waste, but like what is his deepest desire? Who does he hate the most? He says tiger. Oh, you mean the tiger from Gekiranger? No, a white tiger. And of course, apparently Jan's got the same type of power. Then of course he does challenge them. Yeah, he challenges them. Mel is basically requested by the two fiends to be a witness. And she's got no problem with that. She loves seeing her beloved boss basically just battle. Yeah, she's got no problem with that at all. They bring out the flag of the school. And of course, and by the way, they do give you the origin of the school. Apparently that these two, along with one other person, they separated because of burning dark desires. And that's why we have this rival school. That's what's kind of explained in episode 16. So, we actually have a full-fledged... This is probably the first time that the Gekiranger fought Ryu in the main series since episode 4. Yes, since episode 4 of the series. That was the last time that they actually fought him. So, him and the guards, while they distract the guys, Ran's up first, and she gets her butt handed to her. Ritu is up next. He doesn't do too well. Jan does actually a little bit better than the air two. And at one point he gets more powerful. And when he's about to kill all three of them, then of course he's told to stop by the cat. Where he's like, you want true strength? Right now, basically, he displayed basically what you want. So, let these three train. to get that particular true strength you want to get to. And of course, Leo's got a condition. Okay, I'll agree to that if I take you as a hostage. And the cat's like, no problem. And he's taken away. The three are basically just moping. And then Mika does something that she's never done in the series at this point in time. She actually proceeds to slap all three of them. Start with Jan, then Ran, then Ritu. Over there moping, and then the guy called for some backup, and then we see the debut of three new people. Who is a giraffe, a gorilla, and a penguin woman. Excuse me. Who are these three, you might ask? We'll get to find next episode. Yes. We're getting more interested. This series is still proving it's really good. And you might be thinking, at this point in time, is the series as good or better than Jungle Fury? Can't decide at this point in time. I'm only 19 episodes in out of a 14 episode series. You're thinking, 19 episodes? That means you have 30 left to go for 40 episode series. That is indeed true. But I will reveal that when I finish up Jungle Fury. Yep. But yeah, that's particular view. Next up is going to be 2 comic corners, and it'll be back to Jungle Fury and Gekiranger to basically discuss the next 4 episodes. Hopefully, the episodes 20 to 23. I hope so, because 23, that's going to be the debut of a brand new character. Who is he, might ask? You'll find out when we get to it, okay? Next video. Bye.